Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. It's that day. The Beyond the Pink Door box is here. I just thought you'd like a little bit of context today. But this is me. I've come in. I'm going to record on my phone today because I'm desperate to open the box. But I'm going to put my phone inside my lights. And there's the box ready to go. And I am here. Look, I've still got my coat on. I'm not taking my coat off because I'm going to go straight out for a dog walk. But I'm desperate to see what is inside this box. Right, overhead view. So I have already cut this. And, oh, it's got a little touch of St. Patrick's Day. And you are going to be seeing this on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, let's have a look. Oh, Think Pink Sewcription box. Don't we just love this little tiny piece of loveliness? The paper. Oh, look at those shamrocks. Oh, these shamrocks. Now I am having fun today because I have actually got my splints on my hands. And I will talk to you about why I'm wearing splints another time. So here we go. We're ready. We're ready. Oh, green. March. March is a time for growth, for building skills quietly and noticing progress where you didn't expect it. Oh, do you know, I should take that to school and show it to my colleague. I like that. I definitely feel as if I have built skills, certainly during February, and I'm building skills during March. You never stop learning. Now, on the back will be the QR code. So I'm just going to quickly turn it over. And there's the back. You can see we've got space for the notes. And if I scan that, it'll tell me what I've got inside it. But I can't because I'm using my phone. So I'm not going to go completely into the bag yet, because I don't necessarily want to see what the fabric is. Green tissue paper there. Let's have a look. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, look at those irises. Oh, my goodness me. That is beautiful. That is just so me. Oh, I'm in love. Oh, wish to goodness I could think of something and make it tonight, but I'm not going to get it washed. Let's have a little look in the bag. So I'm suspecting I haven't looked in the bag because the bag is just here. What colour do you think I might get? I'm wondering if I've got a lovely deep aubergine by way of thread. Shall we have a look? How cool am I? Oh, washi tape. Wow, I love that as a gift, Andrea. I love a bit of washi tape. Now, I use that on my sewing machines as a bit of a guide. When I am marking things, if I want to put an extra mark on something, say I want to sew at 3 centimetres and I want to be completely accurate all the way through, you can put that on your extension table and come forward on it. I'll show you what I mean later, because I'm going to go for a dog walk and concentrate. And shall we see what else is in here? Oh, sunshine chocolate, sun blushed cocoa. Honey be good. Honey. Do you know something? I think there's only one way we can find out what sort of chocolate it is, don't you? Let me have a look. Oh, let's have a look. Oh my gosh. It is just that. It's honeycomb chocolate. Sun-blushed cocoa milk chocolate, 41% cocoa with homemade honeycomb. And it's from Handmade by Sunshine Chocolate. Is it the Sale Loft, Soapers Lane, Christchurch? And that is from Dorset. Oh, Andrea, that is just fantastic. Oh, absolutely brilliant. So as you look at that, I'm going to fade away. I'm going to see you on the dog walk because I'm going to go for a lovely dog walk today. I'll see you when I get back, and I'll explain about the hands. Back here, and I'm like very self-conscious about this microphone thing. Whew. I know it does actually help. I know it does. I keep telling myself it does. Anyhow, right. So the first thing I'm just going to mention, because before coming back here, I've put everything on the video that I've on my laptop. the video on my laptop that I've already recorded. So I was just going to talk to you about using the washi tape, the beautiful gift that we got inside the box here, the washi tape. So over here in the corner underneath here is my sewing machine, and I'm talking about, let's see if I can just zoom you in. I want to try and do this without editing too much, but here, and I'm just going to insert over myself here a little picture of where I would put the washi tape from on the throat of the sewing machine onto the extension table. And by laying your washi tape across there, you can just use it as an extra guide, and then you can lift it off, move it to one side and then move it back again. Because this stuff is so sticky, you can keep reusing it. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a fantastic gift to have. And I'm going to drop that in my little tray of goodies over there. And we have this, I've put the chocolate, I've wrapped it back up and put it in the cupboard, which I'll probably share it with a friend later in the week or something. Or when I'm out walking, I might take it with me. This is the beautiful thread. Now the thread, I'm just going to pop in this little, no, I can't put it in there. Will it go up here? Have I got, oh, I've got a hole for it, straight on the shelf. I always find it best if you get everything away as quickly as you can, then you don't lose it. The beautiful, beautiful card with the QR code on the back and all the note writing. I'm going to put that straight into my lovely folder that I'm putting together with all my makes in it, because I honestly don't think it's going to be long before this absolutely stunning fabric. Now let me just zoom you out. So let's have a look at the ebook, and I'm not quite certain if what I'm going to put up here is going to work. So let's have a little look at the ebook. Here we go. We've got an introduction from Andrea, the contents with a beautiful little Irish quote, and then we've got detailing on the fabric, and it is a lightweight viscose, and it comes in 2 colours, Rooted and Rising and Let Yourself Grow, and I've got Let Yourself Grow. Then we've got the makes by Belinda, who's made a pattern by Named Patterns. We've got Pippa making the Roscoe blouse. We've got Christine making the Maeve skirt, both by True Bias. Trisha has made the Muse top by Love Notions. We've then got a review of the pattern of the month. Oh, and look, if yours truly is that, don't forget you've got that code BUILDER20. We then go on to an article on Thready Set Go and some pattern picks by Tamlin. And then we've got a feature on Sew Yellow for Endo and Sew April Blouse, 2 challenges coming up. Lisa from One Lisa Show has made a McCall's pattern. Rachel has made a Vogue pattern. Hayley has made the Clayton blouse. And then we go on to what Mel made, and she's made the Grace dress. And we've finally got 2 recipes, an article on a retreat and a puzzle. And hopefully I have kept up with that, because I cannot see it running through. And I actually learnt. You see, that's why I said, you know, this little code here, what does it say? For building skills quietly and noticing progress where you didn't expect it. Now, when I started this today, I didn't think I could record my screen, and I managed to do it. Now, I was very, very good, because I have already done my research. You know, going away and having a little dog walk and musing through the countryside and seeing how your feelings go. So I, this month, have decided to go completely for one of my absolute favourite pattern companies, and that's Coralie Bijasson Patterns. Now, if you remember, last month I made the Emmanuel top, completely changed it and made it into my little Chanel make. But the Emmanuel top by Coralie Bijasson Patterns is a top you could make in this using this beautiful lightweight viscose. It would be absolutely stunning. It's a possibility, but it's not one that I'm featuring today. I have got you 4 patterns. I'm going to mention 4. I've put links to them in the description box below. All of them bar 1 are available from, wait a minute, I'll go back there. One of them is available from Andrea. The others are available from the Coralie Bijasson website, and you can buy PDFs there. Now, I've also put a link to Andrea's Coralie Bijasson page, because a lot of the Coralie Bijasson patterns are able to be made in 2.5 metres of fabric. So my advice is have a little look. You might see something you like there. I adore their patterns. For some reason, they fit me. We talk about finding a pattern company and the block seems to fit your build. It does. I have to make a few little tweaks and everything is fine. So let's start with the Alisson dress, which is very appropriate because we had Mothering Sunday yesterday and my late mum was called Alisson. She hated her name. I should say that. My late mum was called Alisson. She hated her name. She was called Alisson Jean and she would much rather have been called Jean than Alisson. Anyhow, it's a beautiful dress. Options in length, you can have a shorter one or you could put a tier on. You can actually take out of the tier if you haven't quite got enough fabric. You can just keep that tier but not have quite so much frill in it. Love the little sleeves. Beautiful dress. You could probably make it as a little pinafore and stick a Builder tee underneath it. There you go. The Builder tee, get that pattern of the month in as well. This fabric will take anything. I'm just going to tip the camera down so you can actually see a bit more of me with this fabric on. There we go. Cut the sound then to get rid of the, because when you move the microphone you get so I didn't want that. The next one is the Aurore dress, and again this is a dress I think you could wear as a pinafore with some leggings, Builder tee underneath it, get that Builder tee in. And then we've got one that I've been desperate to make for ages and I think I might come and buy this pattern, and it is the Epoque dress. Now it's a beautiful fussy blouse. It's a blouse you can have with those, remember the leg of mutton sleeves? Just love it. So I'm actually putting in the pictures here, but on that Epoque, look how many pattern options you get. Look, and you buy that PDF, it's €9.90. Andrea doesn't sell this one, but look how many options you get of mixing and matching on that pattern. I love it. It's a dress and a tunic and a blouse as well. And then there's the beautiful Ermine Blouse, and this is the one that Andrea has in stock. But as I've mentioned, there's loads and loads of patterns on Andrea's website, on the Coralie Bijasson section, that you can make with this fabric. And I'm wanting to keep this video shorter rather than longer. So the other thing I just needed to say was you will, from time to time now, see me wearing thumb splints. It's simply to help with the arthritis. I hadn't realised the arthritis in my hands was as bad. In fact, I didn't even think I had arthritis until a year ago. And I saw a physiotherapist and he said, yes, did you not know you had arthritis? And I said, no, I thought I had a repetitive strain injury from sewing and doing gardening. And he said, no. He said, this is definitely arthritis. And these x-rays are 12 years old and perhaps need redoing. So he very kindly referred me, and my name came up about 6 months ago. And since then it's been like I've been on an express train, because the NHS has just sort of swung into action and is taking me on this journey of investigating what they can and cannot do with my hands. I've seen loads of physiotherapists, I've had x-rays, I've had CT scans, I've seen consultants, and I'm due to see the consultant again in the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm just waiting for the appointment to come through. But it won't be very long. He said it won't be long because they need to move on to the next stage, whatever that might be. I've got an idea what it might be, but I'm not going to say just in case it doesn't happen. So if you see me with these things, that's why it is. It's going to impact on my sewing. But if all goes according to plan, it will be fine. So on that note, the other thing I wanted to say to you was that I haven't done any true sewing as such. I have nearly finished my Tanzan top and I have cut things out because this weekend is the Stitch Festival and I will be there Saturday and Sunday. I will be based around the Baby Lock stand, not all the time. I will be based around the Baby Lock stand. I will be at the Baby Lock classes and I will be floating around and looking forward to meeting as many of you as possible. So if you are at the Stitch Festival, Saturday and Sunday, please seek me out. On Saturday, I will be wearing my Chanel make. There's a picture of me in that Chanel make. And on Sunday, I'm not quite certain what I will be wearing. Probably my lovely new Tanzan top, which is just in a lovely blue viscose or bamboo jersey. I think it's a bamboo jersey actually. which I got from Bugweeds, and I will be wearing that. So please, please come and say hello. I will be disappearing early on Saturday because I'm going to nip out and see my lovely brother who lives just outside London. So I'm looking forward to seeing Simon. I haven't seen him for a good 6 months. So actually, I haven't seen him since we were in Seattle. So yeah, it'd be good to catch up with him on UK soil. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, it would be lovely if you would, because my subscribers are finally going up again, which is wonderful news. And it would be lovely if you could give me a hype. I'm not quite certain what a hype does, but I've heard other vloggers saying, can you give me a hype? And a like, and a subscribe, and an everything else. But if this hasn't been the video for you, don't forget you don't have to watch, you can just scroll by. And don't hit that button that goes like that. I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Lots of love.